Alrighty. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I know it's weird. It's Tuesday. But we're here, you know? I have to switch around my schedule a little bit.
Said hello, stranger.
What's up, Savvy? Welcome in. So, you know, for those wondering why I'm streaming on a Tuesday, recent life events, and by that I mean new things that I'm doing offline, have, you know, made it necessary for me to switch around my schedule a little bit. So, in order to keep my own personal limits and stuff in mind, instead of streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It's gonna be a little bit weird to get used to. But, you know, this keeps my own, you know, social battery in mind, and also, you know, some of the things that I'm doing in my personal life and such. So, you know, it's just gonna be a new thing that we're gonna have to get used to, which unfortunately means that Mario Kart Monday is going to be shifted to the Tuesday. Which is unfortunate, because I like the alliteration, but, you know, it's fine. We'll deal with it, you know? Speaking of things that I like, apparently the Minecraft shaders that I normally use just did not want to work today. That is to say, they work, but they also just murder OBS, apparently, in the process. I don't know if it's just... because I made some updates. Let's hop over to Minecraft real quick, actually. Because we might as well do some stuff, you know? Let's hop over to the main screen here. Boom. Beautiful. Wonderful. So here's the thing, right? I updated to 1.21.5, finally. I got all my accessibility mods updated, even a few new things that I added, which I need to update my list over on the Twitch. You know, I'm kind of paranoid a little bit. Let me double check something real quick. Let me just... where is it? Where is it? There it is. You know what? I don't need Discord audio on stream right now. I could stand to... you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna tweak stuff. I just wanted to make sure that my stuff was working. So, as the second I turn my shaders on, the game just causes OBS to have a stroke. And I mean that quite literally. So, we're not using shaders. I'm gonna debate uninstalling them, which is unfortunate, because I do like them. I think they're pretty. But I kinda don't want my computer to explode, or whatever. So, I did a few things off screen the other day. Number one, or, you know, since I updated, number one was I found this guy just running around the forest. So, we have a doggo. We have a doggo. I don't know what to name him, but we have him. I also made a chicken cooker because I had to look up one that actually worked, because apparently the one that I was going to use doesn't work anymore. So I made this little guy, and it functions quite well. It's a pretty simple one. I don't know who originally designed it. I just found a tutorial that I could actually follow, and that was pretty much it. But it's a simple little guy. There's chickens right above this hopper, and then these are just observers, and there's just a comparator there to make it all do its thing. And then out front here, there's an observer right behind the stone cutter and a cauldron with lava in it right up above it. So when the dispenser behind there shoots out the eggs and they hatch into chickens, they chill out on the stone cutter. And then when they grow up, the lava in the cauldron does the murdering. And then they get thrown into this. Done. You know? So now we have all the farms I wanted in this section. So this particular room is functionally complete. What in the ever-loving, unholy fuck is this dirt block doing up here? This place is apparently not Enderman-proof. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Maybe I should put slabs up there when nothing can spawn or whatever. Anywho, yeah, so we got our sugarcane production machine, which is empty because I emptied it this morning. We have all of our meat, and that's essentially what I wanted. Down here could definitely use some work, because we just have the smelter and the cactus farm down here. I am thinking about looking for micro melon and pumpkin farms down here. That'd be nice to have. But, you know, we can cross that bridge later, honestly. For now, I'm gonna put this, like, tiny bit of dirt away in our extra ever-growing piles of fucking dirt. I installed some new texture packs. Again, my list on my About page hasn't been updated. I apologize for that. But we have even better enchants, which makes every book unique, which is very, very nice. We also have dark mode books. So that's all fancy and things. We have a few other things that I can't recall off the top of my head. Mostly audio, ambient sound stuff. But, y'all, since we now have access to leaf litter and such, I feel the need for us to go adventuring. You know? I think adventuring is a great idea for us. So, my thought is, now that we have a house out here, we have a sustainable set of resources, we've got gear that we can get, I think we're gonna actually go ahead and, number one, break this bed. Number two, we're gonna go adventuring a little bit, because I want to find a new place to potentially start building new stuff, you know? Because we have a good amount of resources available to us, not everything, not by a long shot, but we have enough that we can start, like, actually doing aesthetic stuff properly, like, beyond... We've done some aesthetic stuff, let's be real. The villager trade hall building is nice. Maybe one day we'll come back and pretty up the iron farm, possibly the villager farm, at least put something around it, maybe? I don't really know. But for today, I want to venture into the great beyond, into new, uncharted territory. Mainly so that we can find some new shit. You know? I want to see that leaf litter on the ground. If that makes sense. Oh, wrong thing. This area here is around where I was exploring yesterday, just to see if I could find the new terrain. Turns out it's not that hard to find. So we're gonna basically head west. I'm gonna set up a temporary waypoint, just so I can have a direction to follow. But we're gonna go west, and we're gonna see what we can find. This rain is gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. But it'll be fine. Hi, chickens. I have eggs now. But, like, how you doing, chat? I feel like I don't ask that question enough. Hi, skeleton. There you go. Anyone else? Maybe I should get out my crossbow. Man, I kind of adore my current tool set right now. Because I have not had to mend them in quite a while, I feel like. But yeah, how's everything been for you, chat? Because, like, I myself... Okay, fine. Sword it is. Stab it. There's a fucking baby's on... Bitch. Why are you so hard to hit?
Sabby924 said literally missed the question.
I was asking how y'all were doing. As I'm slowly getting murdered by zombies. Specifically the baby ones, which are way too fast to be... No! Fuck off! Absolutely not. Get your ass in the water. You speedy little bitch. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like I don't ask how you guys are doing enough because, like, I get so focused on what I'm doing. Oh my god. Alright, alright, alright. There we go, there we go. Oh, we got lots of zombies heading our way. Holy crap. I keep forgetting that I switched it to hard mode.
Said actually waking up. Managed a nap.
Oh, very cool. We did a little moon circle in my Discord today, so that was a lot of fun. And thank you again for running that, Sabby. That was a ton of fun. I enjoyed it greatly. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We did some readings. Good times were had. You know. I don't often talk about divination here on the channel. It's not really the focus. Oh, hi, Grey Sheep. Alright, crossbow's coming back out. I want to shoot stuff. Not you. I don't want to shoot you. Oh, that's my home tower. I'm still within range of home, apparently. Wow, I've got squirrel brain happening.
Sabby924 said no problem. It was energizing.
Yeah, it was great. And of course now I have to, like... I'm gonna be doing my own personal thing tonight. Which... honestly, mainly consists of me just sort of setting out my crystals and just checking in spiritually. I don't really do anything fancy. I usually do like a reading for myself. But nothing fancy. That's a creeper! No, no, no! Did I kill a creeper? Where's the creep? Oh. Stop it. Alright. I could go to sleep. I have a bed with me. I could easily go to sleep, but I feel like that's less entertaining. You know? Maybe I want to fight some fools tonight. But yeah, I don't do a whole lot for my own personal practice at the moment. That's probably going to change in the future. I kind of hope that it does. But you know, for now, it's just a simple thing. To be fair, I kind of always want to keep it simple, but like, you know. I just kind of go with my gut, really. I feel like that's the way to go. But I have been very fixated on my own personal spiritual stuff lately. And, Yeah, it's been wild. That's a ravine. Okay, gotta find a way around that. I don't know that I'm equipped to fall in. I've been here.
Said I usually do meditation and keep it simple.
Yeah, that's fair. I usually do a little bit of that as well. Nothing crazy fancy, you know? Also, I don't really have the space to do much. Cause my whole setup is pretty much confined to my bedroom at the moment for a few reasons that I'm not gonna really dive into it, but right now it's bedroom only for now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Stab it. I said stop it. You think you're better than me? Alright, bitch. Let's go. Not much you can do when I get up in your face with a fucking sword, huh? Okay. So I've been over here. Those things have terrifying aim on hard mode. Where are you? Eat it. You little bitch. Yo. There you go.
Savvy 924.
I'm losing.
Said same here. The mind is a powerful place for me.
Sure, that's fair. That's fair. I would like to be able to, you know, spread out at least a little bit eventually, if only temporarily, like, you know, set up a temporary spot in the living room and then just, you know, put it away when I'm done. Oh, okay. Hi. Leave me alone, zombos. There you go. I keep forgetting that zombies really come at you in, like, mini hordes. That's really what happens here. There is mushrooms in here. I gotta find the red ones. I gotta find the red ones because I was telling Sabby about this yesterday.
Savvy 924.
That I want to find the leaf
Said
litter.
love killer mini.
Ow, 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 ow! Stab it. Ooh, you're wearing a crown. For anyone wondering what the crowns are, I made it so, using vanilla tweaks, I made it so that the golden helmet turns into a crown. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I want to find the leaf litter because I can theoretically... Ooh, Enderman, Enderman. Hey! Give me your eyeball. Did you give me an eyeball? Yes! Ooh, I got two. I have arrows sticking out of everywhere. Right, leaf litter. I want to find all the new plants, essentially. Including the red mushrooms, which is not a new plant. But I want to find them anyway. Because, I realized the leaf litter can do wonders with helping to create a very, like, autumn-themed build. The only problem is, you don't get, like, the same color in, like, actual leaves. And I think that's unfortunate. Because, like, the leaf litter is awesome. I adore the leaf litter. But, like, I want a tiny bit. Was that... That's water. Okay, I can jump in here. I'm also annoyed about the lack of shaders. It makes me sad face, but I can see through the water at least, so That's cool. But we're gonna head through... Even this, like, taiga biome, though, is very, like, autumn-y. I guess I could use spruce, because spruce kind of always stays green. I was originally gonna set it in, like, a dark oak forest, but, like, this honestly wouldn't be bad either. This type of aesthetic would be kind of perfect. Still want to add the red mushrooms to this, because, like, think about it. A house made of, like, the red mushroom blocks, it'd be all, like, red and polka dotty. I fucking love that idea. Just make, like, a cute little cottage thing. Like, yes, please. I want this. That is not what we'll be pursuing today, however. I don't know exactly where we'll be moving to, but I do have an idea of, like, populating this world with just, like, a few fun aesthetic things. I'm not clever enough to really make, like, a giant interconnected world thing, but we can have a few places around here to sort of challenge myself and test myself with making cool shit. You know? That... I heard a creeper falling. Oh, there you are. Hi. Rude. I don't want to go down there, I don't think. I don't think I want to go down there. Jeez, do I have to go over this? Alright, let's... 'Cause God, it just feels so good! Such a good song. I mean, they're all good songs. It's a good album. By the way, go check out Useless Irving. That's Irving with a U. He's on most things that you can think of. You know, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, I'm pretty sure, Apple, Bandcamp. Some other thing I haven't ever heard of, I'm pretty sure. He's great. Alright, still no sign of leaf litter. I'm not sure exactly how frequent it is. I do think that they added, like, fallen trees as well into the game, which is interesting. It's, like, just an interesting bit of environmental detail that I appreciate. But we have yet to see that, I believe. Have we, in fact, reached new territory? I'm gonna go with no. Where even are we? Yeah, no, we definitely haven't. We are just south, I think, of where our skeleton farm is. So, you know, we're strolling. I guess I could have teleported to the skeleton farm and found new turf a lot more easily, but it's fine. So I'm exploring a little bit further north than what I was doing yesterday, because, you know, why not? And then we can go into all kinds of different directions. Hello, cows! How are you, friends? How are you? And then we have, what do we have here? We go down into this area. I'll give the shaders credit, or the lack of shaders credit. The water is actually clear and significantly less foggy because of my textures. Can I gotta find a new way. A new way up. Here we go. Let's get up here. And then we climb! Beautiful! I almost fell down that. I almost fell into a cave. New territory! Leaf litter ahoy! Hooray! That was an immediate shift. They just really did just abruptly start. But like, look at this. I love this so much. Like, it's perfect for an autumn I feel like, you know? I feel like it is a little bit jarring having these leaves down there and like the leaves on the trees are still green. It'd be cool if like those could like dry out as well. Or you could find dried out variants of them or something. I don't know. I think it'd be neat. I'm gonna keep going because I don't really want to deal with... There's a lot of hills here. And I don't know that I want to build on that. Hey, there's a fallen tree right there. Alright. But yeah, there's a lot of hill here. Ooh, we need to build, like... I almost want to build a different type of cottage in every biome. Like, technically we already have one in the plains, our spawn area. But like, I almost want to build a cottage suited to every biome at some point. I don't know, I think it should be nice. Let's go through this. Beautiful. Because, like, I'm gonna be completely honest, now that we're at this point in the world, I'm just like, I don't actually know what I want to do necessarily. So it'd be cool to start thinking of what type of stuff do I want to actually make. Because, you know, I could always go and hunt for more trial chambers or something. I feel like I got lucky finding the one that we did find, though, so I don't know when... I don't know when or if we'll be able to find more. But, you know, is that just a snowy mountain? It is. I've looked at it a couple of times already. But yeah, I mean, if y'all have suggestions on what you think I should build in this world, feel free to throw them my way, you know? Alright, we got more birch up here. I'm not even sure what type of biome I'm looking for. As far as, like, finding real estate for us to make something. I guess it depends, like... Oh, there's the ads. I guess it depends on, what we decide on, but I'm not really sure at the moment. I'm just kind of hoping something will come to me as we wander around. Because as much as I'm like, oh, I really want to do that mushroom cottage thing, that autumn-themed thing, that's probably not going to be for a while. Mainly because I need Silk Touch, and it's probably going to be a while before I obtain that. Actually, I think I have something that can already do that. Oh, here's spruce. They don't drop the leaves that die. I see. Well, good to find, what biome is this? A taiga, okay. Are there not different variations of taiga? Ooh, berries. Okay, I'll take those. That was also very painful. Berries and ferns. Oh, I need Silk Touch for those. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Right, almost nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep, actually. Welcome back from the ads. I found berries. Yay me. I also need to consume some good old baked potatoes. I have an overabundance of them. Another fallen tree, look at that. Right up against another tree. That is unfortunate for that tree. It's constantly sitting beside its dead friend. Hey look, more berries. Let's take them. Ow. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like throwing around some leaf litter here would make this look really nice. This might actually be the place for the cottage, for the mushroom cottage. Just kind of turn this into a mushroom taiga. You know? Ooh, yeah, see, like right here? With all the podzol and stuff? Heck yeah, dude. This is pretty. I just need to find a place that's, like, open and flat enough. That is, that's a hole. That's open. Not really the type of thing I'm looking for, per se. But if I can find a spot that's at least, like, you know, flat enough for a little house to sit, and it's a little bit open, because I don't want to have to mess with the land too much. I kind of want to work with the land rather than shape it. I could probably work with something like this, actually. I'd have to do a little digging around, but it's not terrible.
Sabby 924.
Not by a
Says
long
love
shot.
the cottage in each biome. Also, how possible would a winter wonderland or desert home be?
Depends on what I do with it, but the easy answer is very possible. Yeah, okay, I'd have to reshape this a little bit to make it a little bit more house friendly. But I think I could work with this, because we've got some coarse dirt, we've got a little bit of podzol. If I can get like a silk touch shovel to make this all happen. We've even got an area out here that I can flatten out a little. Okay, I'm gonna set a waypoint here, because I want to keep looking for other stuff, but future mushroom cottage confirm. That way I'll never forget, because it'll always be here. Unless I do something stupid and delete the world info or something. Of course it is possible I could find a better spot type of thing, because like I want to find more of a clearing area. Ooh, this could actually work. This could actually work. I could pare this part of the hill down. Yeah, this might work. Okay. Oh hey look, this is where my waypoint is at. What do you know? The temporary waypoint led me to like the perfect spot. That was a complete shot in the dark even. That is amazing. Genuinely amazing. Okay, we're gonna delete that. Okay, so we came from the east, so we should definitely go in a direction that is not east. We've done a lot of exploring north, but not a lot south. So I think we're gonna go south. Set temporary waypoint, right there. Another shot in the dark. We already have one place in mind for building. But I wish to look for more things. Because again, I'm not entirely prepared to take on that cottage build just yet, but that is an idea that is firmly implanted in my brain space that I think would be very pretty once we collect enough leaf litter. There's a oh! You're a different breed of doggo. Hello? You're a friend. Wait. No, I have bones. Oh, he ran away. That's unfortunate. Where did you go? Oh, big sad. What in the hell happened here, though? This looks like a flood. I'll just use it to my advantage. Just climb my happy ass, swim my happy ass up here. My headcanon theory is that, you know, Steve, I guess, the Minecraft character, Steve / Alex / whoever the hell else, we're part salmon. Specifically because we can swim up, waterfalls. But look at this! We found a snowy biome. You know. So, possibility for that winter cabin-y thing in future. I guess this is more of a scoping out the territory stream, basically. We have frozen plains here. That's a lot of ice. I could build like an ice... If I find like a river or like a frozen lake or something, we could totally do an ice fishing cabin. I would love to do an ice fishing cabin. Let's see. I'm not sure what type of thing I could build in a biome like this one specifically. I'm sure there's a lot. Building in frozen environments is not something that I'm personally used to. So I'll have to think about that one a little bit. Because, the question is, what do you mean by winter wonderland?
You have to survey before you build.
Yeah. So my question is, what do you mean by winter wonderland? What type of thing would you want to see in that? Because that could mean a lot of things, you know? There's definitely a lot here. I'm not going to worry about making a waypoint for this because it's so close to the other one. And there's another snowy mountain over there. That might be more buildable, to be honest. This almost feels like a volcano froze over or something. I don't think that's what this is meant to be, but it certainly feels like it. Are we above the clouds? It's really hard to tell. Ow. 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 Like, I could still probably do something with this. This is a cool spot. Oh no, we're not above the cloud. We were. I should, probably turn the clouds off or something. Okay, what is over here? Now we get to a significantly more green area.
Sabby924 said I was starting with igloo or ice castle type. Didn't get much further than that.
Ah, fair enough. Would you be thinking more of like a snowy town sort of village type of thing? Because we could do that. We could make towns. They'd be very spread out from one another, probably, but we could make towns and stuff in each area. It doesn't have to be one build per biome, you know? We could do several. In fact, we probably should do several. You know? And it's like different ones, different towns could, you know, specialize in different things. Like, we can make towns near beaches and have them be, like, fishing towns and stuff. We can have towns in the mountains that are, like, mining towns or something along those lines. Or, like, a desert oasis type thing or something. Maybe a Western-themed town if I can get a handle on that build style. There's lots of shit we could do. There's like a ton of shit we could do. Hell, if I get my shit together enough, we could totally do, like, you know, libraries and shit. What is going on in this here cave? Oh, hi, Enderman. Don't mind me.
Savvy924 said yet, our own version of Christmas Town. I am not familiar with Minecraft capabilities.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can build just about anything. So it's just essentially the game just gives you a bunch of blocks. If you can find them, you can use them. How you use them is completely up to you. Which is why a lot of people will use stairs to make roofs, because it is the right shape. Like, yeah, it does have limitations, but if you're clever, you can find workarounds. Alright. What are we looking for? I do not know. There's a lot of, like, snowy mountains up in here. Because I just found a third one right up there. Ow! Who died made you the boss? You don't get to sexually harass me, stupid zombie, smacking me in the butt. I don't know why I'm making it weird. That was weird. I don't know why I made it so damn weird. Okay, what am I looking at? We're looking at water. You know what? I kind of want to continue on land. Can I make it over? Oh, that's a cave ravine thing. Alright, Geronimo! Alright, well, guess I'm a swimming. Ooh, there's a dolphin! Yay! Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was gonna be that loud. Alright, can I, like... no. Can I find another way around? Is there another way? I wish to climb the rock! Oh, there's water. I can swim. I can swim up the side of the mountain thing. It's not really a mountain. It's just kind of like a cliff type thing. I see light over there. That's a village. Hello, loot. Zombie. With a fucking sword? Bro. Where are you getting that weaponry? Who the fuck did you kill for that? I'm gonna go for that loot, I'm sorry. My legs can deal with it. It's fine. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, aside from building, is literally just to wander around and explore stuff. Like, just to explore and see all the weirdness that the world has to offer. It's just fun. I enjoy it. Hello, village! What do we got? Anything? Ooh, emeralds. Yes, please. Potatoes that I do not need. Matter of fact, let's dump stuff off that I don't need. Wheat seeds don't need. Berries. Grass block I'll take. I don't know why I collected the pumpkin, but I don't need that. Don't need the... don't need the spider eyes. Don't need the... Actually, I'll keep the spider eyes, because I can use those for potions later if I ever decide to use those. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Very cool. Anything in here? Nope, just a sleeping man. Alright. Anything in here? We got some paper. That's not really a concern. I should be excited about these maps, but I can't really... I'll collect it. I'll collect it and try. You know, maybe when we get sick of finding new terrain, we can try to find what the hell that map leads to. Emphasis on try. I don't expect it to go over particularly well. Alright, what do we got? Do we have anything in here? As a matter of fact, we do not. What about this other building? There is... Oh, I was already here. Awkward. Wait, was I? I don't even know anymore. Right, what about... Firefly bushes! Can I collect you? Yes! My new favorite bush. My new favorite plant in the game. Oh, they have an iron golem protecting them. Very nice. I'm gonna leave you alone, bud. You don't need to know about the masses of your kind that I'm systematically murdering in my own home. Don't worry about it. I didn't say anything. Oh, okay. One of your villagers was turned. I have liberated him from existence.
Sabby924 said, "And the mini is happy."
Yeah, totally. And here comes a zombie. Here comes multiple zombies. Okay. Now then. This village is actually quite big. There's quite a bit in it. Oh. That's a leather tunic and bread that I do not need. Alright. Not a ton of loot that I particularly like so far, but still need to explore it. I think the one thing that will always disappoint me about this world is our luck with the Pale Garden. That will always piss me off. Because, like, we found, like, how many of them? Three or four of them? Not a single Pale Heart. Not a single fucking one. Holy shit. Wait, is that where we came from? Or is it... Is that where we came from? I think it's where we came from. Pretty sure this is where we came from. But there's more houses there that I don't think I looked at. I don't think. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna stay up here for a minute. I don't need any of your crops. Yeah, don't need... Alright. And then we come up to a plains biome up in here. Or something that resembles it. I'm gonna go back down and look at those other houses I saw, because I'm like 80% sure I didn't look at those. Then again, I could be wrong. Because I feel like I did. No, I totally did. Okay, I'm just being weird. I forgot my shit. It's fine. You know what? Let's explore this way a little bit more. So, mainly so I don't have to climb up the hill again. I just climb up a different hill. That's much easier to climb. Don't work harder, work smarter. Here we go. What do we got going on here? Fallen trees. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's all the kelp. Okay. Ooh, there's a nice flat-looking surface over there. I know you don't always have to build on a flat surface, but... You know... Sometimes it just makes it easier to do it, you know? Alright, let's head up over here. Cherry blossoms! Ow. I would like to find another dark oak forest, though, I'm gonna be completely honest, because if I can find and encounter just one creaking, my life will be complete. Yeah, look at this. This is another flat plains area. I was saying that I wanted to make something that's like a dedicated, like, farm area. Not for functionality, but definitely for aesthetics. This might be it. Right next to a few cherry blossoms. And just surrounded by trees and wilderness and shit.
924 said yay for the cherry blossom.
Yeah. You know. I'm just gonna call this Future Farm. Here we go. Confirm. So, like, instead of a cottage in the plains biome, we just make a straight up farm with, like, a little farmhouse, a barn for the animals, and, like, some big old fields full of crops. You know? I think that'd be nice. What direction am I supposed to be going in? That way. And look at that, we got leaf litter, we got, you know, and we can even make an orchard even with all of these trees and stuff. Essentially, like, rebuilding a tree farm. It would just be for aesthetics, though, but, like, we could do it. We could absolutely do it. And we have liquids. Ow. I should be using a boat, but we swim and... I'll keep looking around for a little bit, see if I can find another place to build stuff, and then I will attempt, emphasis on attempt, to read that treasure map, because they are not very accessible. I will be completely 100% transparent with that. There are several reasons why I'm not a fan of them. And the lack of readability is kinda all of the reasons. Is this just a big old wall? Oh. Not really, but... Why was there kelp that was just, like, loose? Alright, there's land over here. There's a lot of kelp. Kinda wanna, like... I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I think that's kind of the problem I'm having with a lot of these Minecraft streams. Like, I am enjoying them. I really am. But I'm also, like, struggling to think of what to do, you know? Which is unfortunate. Because I'm like, I'm thinking of stuff to do and I'm like, man, I need to do a lot to get to that. And then I'm like, well, I mean... resource gathering streams, right? I could do those. Lots of people do those. Where we just chat and I just gather resources and shit and we just zone out to some good music and stuff. Because let's be real, this is a real estate hunting stream. Is what this is turning into. Wildflowers! Oh, yes. I have located the flowers of the wild. Oh my goodness. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, with all these build ideas in my head at this exact moment in time, the urge to open up a creative world and just make them is very real for me. I'm gonna be completely honest. Cause I feel like giving myself a reason to go back to a creative world. Honestly, hell yeah. I love me some creative mode, but I don't want to end up abandoning this survival world, you know? We started it for a reason, and I want to see it through for as long as I feel like I want to play it. There's the ads. But it's all bad, and I know that. Alright, tons of wildflowers out here. So it looks like the birch forests have the wildflowers, which is really nice. This is a nice place. Another fallen tree. Some more shenanigans. I'm gonna head this way. It would honestly be interesting to find a swamp. I was like, think of all the stuff we could build in a swamp, you know? Like, we could do all kinds of spooky shit in a swamp. We could do, like... we could do a lot of things. We could design... so Minecraft already has a witch hut as part of the thing. Imagine finding a swamp and designing our own witch hut instead of relying on Minecraft's witch hut. There's a red mushroom on that log there. It's actually a really cute detail to have mushrooms growing like that. Okay. There are squid in here. Ow. There's also clay. There's also a lot of clay in here. Alright, what do we got coming up on our agenda here? Hard to tell, to be honest. How long have we been going? Okay. So I started a little over an hour ago. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get ourselves up in here. Up on this. Does this count as a beach? It does! I could totally build something around here that's like kinda similar, at least in inspiration, to my mom's house. Okay. Beach. House. This is legitimately how I'm keeping track of my build ideas. Because I will forget, and then I'll be like, man, I don't know what to do, and then it's like, well, now you have a whole list of ideas, you know? So, like, I'm trying to eliminate the ability for me to give myself excuses. Okay, there's a way up over here. Oh, this area is full of holes, basically. I'm sure a lot of the caves are cool. I don't really want to explore the caves today, though. Alright, let's go to bed. Mainly because it's raining, and also daytime is easier to see. There's a high chance, because I am already feeling it in the eyeballs, there's a high chance I'm not going to want to go longer than 2 hours. We're in another taiga. How many taigas are we going to run into? Like, not that I'm against taigas, but we've already found a few, you know? Oh, hi! Oh, there's 2 creepers. Never mind, there's neither. There's none. There is whole. Alright then. That was abrupt. If I can describe a creeper without using honestly terrifying as a descriptor, there's loads of people that are like, creepers are not terrifying. They are. I'm sorry. If something can walk up to you and just straight up explode, that's terrifying. Look at the way those spruce trees are just up there in on the side there. That's really pretty. That is really, really pretty. I might consider hanging out in my Discord tomorrow and just making a really cool art piece. Actually, that might be what I do tonight. After stream, I'm gonna give my eyes a break. And then I'm gonna make an art piece for the full moon. And it's going to be kind of pinkish because strawberry moon. You know? We're gonna have that kind of thing going on, because why the heck not? So, like, I just think it'd be cool. Let's go ahead and go ambiguously this way. That way. Let's do it.
Sabby924 said love got idea.
Yeah, so it's like I'll just be there chilling and people can hop in, and I don't know specifically how that landscape is going to work out, silhouette-wise. Because apparently that's my art style, is doing just like a pure black silhouette, and then just doing some kind of funky sky with the moon up there and stuff. They're all honestly variations of the same thing. If I'm being completely 100% honest. Ooh. I like this location, though. To be completely real. I feel like I'd have to do a little bit of landscaping, like replace this with more sand and stuff, turn this into more of a beach. There are turtles here! Oh my gosh! No freaking way! No, but like this location is amazing! I really like this. Gotta do it. It needs some TLC, but I really like this. This would be a nice summer build, honestly. This could be our summer house, you know? I definitely have to do some filling in because I do not like this gash in the side of the fucking area. And there's a big ol' dip in over here. But oh wow. Oh, we can make, basically, this would be the perfect location for something resembling my parents' place. Because I wouldn't call their house rustic necessarily, but it is the perfect environment for like a rustic style, like elevated house type of... Yeah, dude. Yes. Especially considering the fact that my parents do now have... They don't have their own private beach, but they live close to a beach that, while it is public, no one really goes to the part near their house. So it is essentially private, but it's not, like, officially private. Okay, I'm just gonna call this Beach House 2. Because I don't want to dismiss the first location that we found, because we could do something else there, potentially. We're finding some really nice locations. This has so much potential. Even if we went and turned it into a winter scene, I don't think I'm gonna do that because I love the colors. But yeah, no, we can definitely make something happen. Look at this. Once again, it's a taiga, but... Taigas are pretty, though. Taiga biomes, they're nice. They are very nice, I will say. We've got a little bit of a... Is that a ravine? Does this qualify as a ravine? Kinda? I guess it does, because it goes way down. Wait, how far does this go? Oh, I'm gonna regret coming down here. I feel like I'm gonna regret coming down here. Hang on, let me try that again. Yep, there we go. Do I regret coming down here? You know what? Not as much as I thought I would. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go into this cave. Let's see what they got down here. Just to see what's going on, you know? Ow. Hey! Not today, buddy. I just want to explore. I should have installed the glowing ores texture pack. That would make them so much easier to spot. The one time I did that, though, it caused a little bit of a weird lighting glitch that sort of made it possible for me to cheat. And I thought that was a little overpowered. But that might have got fixed in
924
this version. Who knows?
said why brain is visualizing a cave of wonders in the shape of a tiger.
Ooh, I'll take copper. In the shape of a tiger? I mean, I guess that's not impossible. Yeah, I could definitely benefit from glowing ores. That's gravel that's ready to fall on any second. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and not fuck with that. Just gonna go right past it. There's granite down here. One of those blocks that... Is this granite? I think it is. Granite is one of those blocks that, like, should not be as fugly as it is. Okay, we got a big, ginormous hole down here. What is this gonna lead me to? Okay, there's glowberries. Or not. Are we gonna get into, like, a lush cave? I'll take the glowberries. Are we gonna, like, end up in, like, a... This is a really cramped area. That's clay. That's a lot of clay. Oh, we're already down hitting, deep slate. Okay. Alright, let's dig up the clay then. Or at least some of it. Did this just lead me to a clay deposit? Alright. Okay, we are needing to get rid of some stuff. We got the brown mushroom. I don't need the logs. I don't need the dirt. I don't need the zombie flesh. Did I just collect something I didn't want? Technically, I don't need the... okay, I'll get rid of the bones. I was originally going to keep the spider eyes, but I'll get rid of those as well. The grass block I want, but I'll get rid of that also. I don't know why I randomly got kelp. Oak sapling, do not need. Okay, I've pared things down a tiny bit. Does this lead somewhere, or... Oh hey, there's more copper. The surprises just keep on coming. Where's that iron? That's iron. Damn it. I don't need iron. Man, I'm at the point of the game where I'm rich enough to be like, fuck man, I don't need iron. Well... Alright. Dang it. Alright, well, how do I get out of here then? There's a lot of clay. Now, I'm not taking all of it, but there is definitely a lot down there. Let's climb our way back up, I suppose. You hold my world together. Alrighty, let's make our way up. I hear a zombie villager potentially coming my way. What is that up there? Is that vines? It's really hard to tell what that is. Oh, okay. No thank you, bud. Ow! Where in the hell? That was 2 zombie villagers? Oh no, you're the same one. Okay. You're the same asshole. I was like, dude, where the fuck are these guys coming from? No, same dick. Okay. Right. We're just going to try to dig ourselves out here at this point. Oh, hey, look, there's coal. We don't really need much of that, honestly. Alright. Ooh, copper. Yes, please. That I will take. Oop. Alright, ran out of room. Just get rid of stuff as I go, I guess. How do I get out into the overworld again? Or I guess I'm in the overworld, but how do I get out into the... How do I see the sky? I'll take the copper. I will gladly take it. Here we are. Alright, let's go ahead and start digging upward again. Oh, wait. More copper. There we go. This is what happens when you get yourself lost in a cave and don't know how to get yourself out. Because you were too cocky to really make a proper plan to deal with it. Alrighty. Very cool. Holy shit. I don't even know how long it's gonna take me to get up to land. Probably should have just teleported back to base. There we go. Now then, I'm gonna go ahead and patch this up so it doesn't look like absolute garbage. From the outside. There we go. Right. We did it. We didn't get completely fucked up. Right, moving along. Ow. Y'all. You guys are brutal on hard mode. I mean, I guess that goes without saying, but fuck. Just coming at me from all the angles. Moving on. Man, I said I was gonna look for that treasure map, but I am not excited to do that. I'm gonna be honest. Dark Oak! Wait a minute. There's a possibility. There is a distinct possibility. There we go. Okay, that goes into Birch, but Dark Oak, though. Is it really just a small, tiny patch of Dark Oak? Are you serious? Is this all there is? Or does it go more this way? Please tell me there's more. You relentless asshole! There you go. Okay. I need... Alright, fine. You know what? You didn't blow me up, so I'll take it. Those poor birch tree, spruce trees. Okay, well, that dark oak forest was a bust. Oh, okay, those are burning. Good gods. The creepers, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that to burn. I'm not gonna stop that one. Ooh! It's the new moon in game. That's really neat. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So we're out of the creeper-filled death trap. Only to potentially run into another one, I am sure. But we'll see. It'll be a little while. But I feel like, you know, I kind of like the exploration streams, where it's like, admittedly not much is happening, but I don't know, I enjoy the exploration. Just the wandering around, and just finding shit, and just, you know, seeing what there is. I feel like there's value in that, you know? I hope it's entertaining to watch, or at least vibe-worthy, you know? Just to kind of have in the background or whatever as you're doing something, I hope, maybe? I don't know. My immediate thought was like, maybe this is your ASMR. I don't specifically make ASMR content, but hey, if this is your ASMR substitute, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. Because I guarantee you would not be the first to feel comfy enough to end up falling asleep during one of my VODs. It's like, you know what? Some people take that as a sign of boredom, but if it's because you were comfortable and not because you were bored, falling asleep is a compliment. You know? Although, to be fair, I can understand if this isn't really for everyone, because a lot of it is visual, but it's like, I do my best to include all the sound mods, not only for accessibility for myself, but I feel like it just adds to the experience a little bit. Because normal Minecraft, you don't get those birds in the background type of thing, you know? You don't get the cave echoes. You don't get, you know, you don't get a lot of stuff. Ooh, we got leaves on the beach. Okay, more turtles. Very cool. What else can we find? Swim. And swim again. Beautiful. Okay, now can I find an actual dark oak forest? Like one that isn't the size of a fucking pea? Because, like, if there is any shot in hell that I could find a pale garden that is also not the size of a pea, that would be super glorious. I almost want to try to locate one. Well, there's lots of sheep chilling out here. Alright. I feel like the birch forest areas are honestly really pretty. I feel like people give birch a lot of hate. And I think that sucks, because birch is actually really nice. Okay. We're gonna swim for a little bit. We'll just do the swim. I have a boat, and I should be using it, but I don't feel like it. I need water. Give me a moment. I've been sat here for over an hour and haven't drank water at all. You know what'd be cool is if Minecraft added, like, volcanoes to vanilla. Like, they have mountains, and sometimes there's lava in them. But, like, to have a straight-up volcano would be really cool. Alright. Ooh, hello. This is a shipwreck. Oh, hang on. How do I get in you? Shipwreck, how do I get inside? Aha! Okay, we got iron, emeralds. Looks like just a half one, though. Not really... Wait, is there more to it? No. Wait, maybe. Is there more down below? Oop, there's a door. Hold on. Haha! Alright, let's offload some shit. There's another buried treasure map. Oh, wait, I think this empty map would lead me to a woodland mansion. That'd be actually really cool to find. I kind of feel like I want to find that. Alright, let me dump a few things I don't, like, immediately need. I'm not gonna worry about the buried treasure, to be completely and 100% honest. Paper, I don't really need to worry about anymore. Also, welcome back from the ads. We are gonna search for a woodland mansion, because we have a map for that. That's what that empty map is, and I completely forgot that that was a thing. Okay, so I am gonna unfortunately have to take my torches away from my offhand so that I may potentially have an idea of where we go. So we have to go south, or is that where we are? How am I to interpret this? Okay, so that is where we are. So we gotta go... Where do we need to go? Is it showing where we actually need to go, or did I do something stupid? I think I did something stupid. I think I misunderstood. I misunderstood. And now I feel like a moron. Alright, well, you know, what about this buried treasure map? We might as well go after that then. Okay. Well, this is not particularly promising. Hang on. Can I, like, get rid of my... Oh, that gets rid of the map entirely. Awesome! Awesome. So... where does this leave me? So, X marks the spot on, like, the south bit of this. But, like, where the heck am I? Like, does it tell me... Let's see if I can get somewhere with a little bit more light. There we go. How am I meant to interpret this? Like, legitimately how? Because, like, where in the fuck would this even be? Is that... Let me try to move with this, right? Because is that dot in the corner... Is that dot in the corner me? It might be. I'm so confused as to what's happening. So I uncover it as I move. But where am I? Oh, there I am! I'm close! Wow, what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? I'm just gonna kind of keep going. Yeah! I'm just gonna keep on going. I realize I'm going at this really slow, but... I did not expect that it would be that close to the actual ship. Okay, so then we go this way. And the X should be right around here. Now I'm pretty sure that it can be in loads of different places, including but not limited to directly under us. So we're gonna start with that. I think it's only under sand though. Okay, yeah, alright. It did not work out as intended or planned. Let's go down here in the corner. I'm like 80% sure it can only be under sand. And it should be around here somewhere. I don't think I've ever actually dug up buried treasure in this game before. I genuinely don't think I've ever done it. Hey! No. Alright, let's go up in here then. And do a little diggy diggy hole. And just dig the crap out of this. Because I'm 80% sure. I'm not sure if the treasure can be under sand, or under anything except sand. I should probably go over here, because like I did see something, but that's not... Okay. I'm just gonna dig up all the sand on this whole thing. All of it. Eh. I feel like I should have found it though by now, I think. But like, I've so far just sort of ruined the landscape and not found anything. I don't even know if the loot from the treasure chests are good. Genuinely no idea. Alrighty. Like, this could be really far down, though, but I genuinely don't know where to look at this point, because... Alright, let's grab out our map again. Okay, so it should be, like, right here. Right directly under. So, like... Alright, you... I have just about had enough of. There you go. Right.
Honey_B1 started following.
Oh, hello! Welcome in, thank you for the follow. We're having a bit of a chill night tonight. But thank you so much, Honeybee. Oh. Hang on. um, but yeah, hi, welcome in. My name is Minivolved. You can call me Mini or Min. I'm a blind elf VTuber, and I hope you're doing well tonight. I am trying, emphasis on trying, to find a buried treasure, but I don't think I'm doing it right. Also, I'm really bad at not drowning, apparently. Also, I need my torch. Where is it? What did I do with it? There we go. Oh, it doesn't work underwater? That's lame sauce. I mean, it makes sense, but... Alright. Aha! I breathe! Glorious air! Let me in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead actually and do something maybe potentially. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Wrong set of blocks. Do I have a set of blocks that can work? I have sandstone. And cobblestone, apparently. Alright, we'll throw this in. There we go. Block the flow of water so that I can basically breathe down here. Except it's coming in from here as well, isn't it? Hi! Not today, bud. Beautiful. Now I can breathe. Cool. So, from what I can gather, that's like right in the exact wrong spot for my VTuber, isn't it? My thing is blocking it. That's annoying. Okay. And of course it's dark down here. So, we are looking at right around here for the treasure, right? But like... I need the light. I need the light. It's too dark. So it's like right here, supposedly. Wrong button. There you go. Can it be under stone? Is that possible? How far down does it have? I've never attempted to dig up buried treasure. I'll take this copper, though. I will take this copper. I mean, this is one way to trick me into mining, is give me a buried treasure that I can't fucking locate. I'm gonna feel real stupid if it turned out to be right near the surface. I'm gonna feel real fucking dumb. Because I don't know anything, because I've never bothered trying to look for them before, specifically because the maps in this game, not exactly blind friendly. They're kind of an absolute nightmare. Man, look at all the stuff I can't pick up. I just want the chest, man. I just want the There is no way. There is no way There's no way it could possibly be down this far. There's absolutely no way. At this point, I'm like, you know what? The copper is valuable enough that I'll deal. Alright, what is it that I can completely get rid of? Can I consolidate the clay into... I'm trying to... okay. Okay, let's do... There you go. So now I can do something like that. Here we go. Give me space in my inventory. There we go. That's a little bit better. I should just teleport home, honestly. I don't need those. I don't need those. I'm honestly tempted to just get rid of this at this point, because I'm just like... I'm giving up on it. It's fine. That's the wildflowers. Beautiful. Beautiful. What can I get rid of here that I don't need to take back? Don't need the cobblestone. Don't need the tuff. Don't need these. I mean, I guess I could collect the andesite and stuff because I don't have very much of it. But I don't really see myself using it for the time being. Alright. Well, can I get that one? Can I get that one? Ah. I want that one. I just got rid of... There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna actually go home. And we're going to... I have a lot of waypoints. Holy crap, look at this. Let's see. Storage room. So, we were all the way out here. All the way out in this vicinity. Wait. All the way out in this vicinity, apparently. And we are now all the way back here. This is our spawn. We started this in 1.21.1, I think. And then we moved to 4, and now we're on 5. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this stuff all up in here. Where's my gold? There we go. So just smelt all of that. Beautiful. Look at that glorious machine work. Right. Might as well check on the farms at this point. So we found a good amount of places to actually build in. I don't have any plans to build today. I was hoping that we might, but I'm like, I don't know actually what I want to build at this minute. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's put our stuff away real quick. Let's put these... Put the leaf litter away. We can make a berry farm. That's probably what we could do, actually. Make a berry farm, that'd be cute. Why is this in plants? Why is that? Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'll deal with it later. We also need a mushroom farm. But I will probably worry about that later. I probably only need one spot, and then I can just, let's get rid of that temporary waypoint, actually. Come on. Where is it? Waypoint. Temporary. Delete. There we go. What do I need to do? Clay? Where's my clay? Clay. There we go. Put the emeralds away. Yes, I finally have a steady supply of leather now, to where I can actually make pretty much all the item frames I want. I say as my leather supply is tiny right now. But, I mean, I have the cow farm, so it's easy to get more. Plus, I have more item frames in here. Beehawk!
Said yo yo yo. It's ya boi Bok 921 reporting for duty 07.
What's up, dude? I feel like it's been a while. How you been? How you been? We're just kind of vibing today, you know? I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do. But I think I might actually make that berry farm. It'll be a very, very simple one.
921 said it has been a minute. I'm good.
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, right? We're gonna take some fences. I'm gonna just make this out of oak. Just to be simple. And we're gonna take some... have slabs. And then we're gonna go upstairs. And we're gonna go over here because it's nice and flat. It's nice and flat over here. So we're gonna just go ahead and set up. Yeah, this will still let me walk near here for the berries, but still give me space for this. And then we'll just... I'm gonna get more slabs. Essentially, I want to cover the berry bushes so that when I go near them, they don't poke me anymore when they grow up. And I don't have to worry about berry bushes killing me. I have decent armor. They don't really do that much damage to me, but I still don't want to deal with it if I can help it, you know? We're just going to come forward to about, I'm gonna say right here. Right? And then we're just gonna get rid of everything that's kind of in the way. I'm not super worried about collecting it, but anything I need to get rid of should go away in one hit. There we go. I have to move some torches. Alright. You are fine. You are less fine. You're not what I wanted to move either. There we go. Alright. You are less fine. You are fine. We Gucci. We Gucci. Alright. Just to make sure I can get to the berries easy enough. Gonna do that. There we go. Alright, let's go grab our berries. This is our farm. This is our berry farm. Alrighty. Well, I guess I got some building in today, technically. This is very technical. Alright. Do I still have my berries? What did I do to my berries? There's my berries. My sweet berries. I don't have enough to plant the full row, but I actually want to go to sleep real quick. I like this little cottage, little house thing. It's very cozy. Look at how cozy this is. We'll go snoozies. I don't know that I want to do too much more today, to be honest. My eyeballs kind of hate me. So I'm probably going to want to, like, give them a little bit of a rest before I hop back in my Discord for some art shenanigans. Let's go ahead and put that there. Here we go. I mean, those will grow up quick enough. And if I don't eat the berries themselves, they will absolutely go into the bone meal generator. You know, if I don't feel like AFKing at the skeleton farm. You know. But we've been here for a couple hours, just literally running around this world. We haven't really done anything in a productive sense, but we found a few cool locations for future builds. So, I think that's still pretty good. Personally. It's a good personal accomplishment. Can I... There we go. You are gravity. You hold my world together. Alright. Let's go to the other side. You don't get very many, you don't get very many glowberries out of these, bits, I feel like.
Savvy
you kinda gotta let them
924
grow a lot longer.
Said yet, you just have a good time.
I mean, I had a good time. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely had so far. Put me in the dirt. But I can definitely feel the fatigue starting to kick in. Okay, yeah, alright. There is. Whoop, there we go. Very cool. Right, let's go put some glowberries on these windows now. Because why not? I kind of like them on the windows. They kind of act like as outdoor curtains. Which I think is like a weird but interesting thing. I don't know. But, I guess I can be productive-ish after wandering around aimlessly for so long, you know what I mean? Emphasis on ish. Wrong button. This is the button. Here we go. To be honest, I don't know what glowberries are used for. I just like collecting them because I think they're pretty. Because I don't seem to be able to eat them. But they're still nice to have. We'll just put a few there. And then we really only have a few more to put in the windows, but sadly I have used all the glow berries I have. But listen, if I've accomplished anything today, it's that we have a lot of build ideas that we can then, you know, prepare. When I have the spoons for it next time I stream this, because at this point we've got this going on, we've got Twilight Princess, we've got Coffee Talk episode 2 going on. So that's 3 things. I said I wanted to keep stuff to 2 originally. But we're juggling 3 again. Because, you know, whatever. Words, what was I gonna say? When I have the spoons to do this again, we are gonna probably build a few more farms in here just to kind of prepare, because we need that mushroom spot. We need, I don't know what else we need off the top of my head. My brain space hates me. But it's fine. It's fine. Listen, I think that we've hit just over the 2-hour mark, and I think my eyeballs are protesting enough that I feel like I should call it quits for today. Because I don't want to fucking... My eyes hurt, guys. My eyes hurt. So let's go back to our chat screen and let's wind down for the night. I'm really sorry about that, but I think we still did okay, honestly. But let me find... Where is it? Here we go. There we are.
921. Said you ain't sorry. Don't lie.
Nah, I want to be able to play more, but it's just... My eyes hurt, man. My eyes hurt, and I want to be able to do something else tonight. I want to be able to make some art tonight, and I need my eyeballs for that. So, you know, kinda need to take care of myself. It's a whole thing. But y'all, at least we have an idea for stuff we want to build. There's that mushroom cottage, there's the farm, there's one of possibly 2 beach houses, at the very least, a winter-themed village, which would be really cool to tackle. But you know, I'm probably gonna tackle like the summer cottage first and stuff. Because it's like, why the heck not? It's beach, summertime, it's perfect.
Said always take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's the idea, basically. But like, I'm thinking of a little bit of a timeline. We do the beach house in the summertime, because it's summertime, so it's perfect. Right? And then as we get into September, we can start working on the mushroom autumn-themed stuff. And then when we get into, like, you know, November, potentially, we get into the wintry stuff. Is it gonna work out that way? Probably not, but those are my current thoughts, basically. But listen, y'all, I know some of you just got here, and I'm really, really sorry for this, but I gotta give myself a little bit of a break. I'll probably be on Discord in like an hour or 2 if y'all want to join and watch me fumble my way through making an art piece, and hopefully my eyes don't hurt me too much as I do it. I'll drop the link to my Discord if you do want to join me there. You are more than welcome to. And y'all, if you want to support the wonderful Useless Irving, the one providing us with the awesome music you are hearing as we speak, here's the link to that.
Like the music? Go check out Useless Irving.
That's his Spotify, but you can search for him on a lot of things, including but not limited to YouTube and Apple and Amazon Music and stuff. But yeah, go support him. Give him some listens. It'll make his day, I promise. It genuinely will. 'Cause like sometimes he'll come up to me and he'll be like, so I know it's not about the numbers, but like it's just really nice to see that like people are listening to my stuff. It's just he's so grateful for it. He really is. It's very wholesome. But y'all, it is definitely time for me to go, so thank you for sticking with me. On Thursday, we are going to go back to Coffee Talk episode 2, and that should be a lot of fun, honestly. I'm excited for that. And then Saturday, we will go for some Twilight Princess. Because, of course, I'm picking games that are
Bot
just
921
really difficult on my eyeballs all at
have
once.
a good one, Min.
Yeah, man, you too. Thanks for swinging by. I'm sorry it was so brief. But y'all, have yourself a good night. And I'll see you Thursday. As soon as I find the button. Alright. Bye-bye.